compliments of the season. Welcome to another exciting episode of Afro Issues. On today's episode, we're still on the matter abuse in marriages and relationships. And today we're talking about the effects of abuse in marriages and relationships. So, Miss Ibe, thank you for coming to Afro Issues.
You're welcome.
We were glad you came actually. You know, before we get into today's business, we'd want to shed more light on the causes of abuse, of domestic violence in marriages. What do you think causes these things?
There are a lot of things that could cause abuse in marriages. Sometimes individuals, sometimes the party. In marriage is a union of two people, not one person. Okay? So when the couple don't agree on things, they're bound to fall apart. So causes, one could be you not being submissive, the woman or the man not being submissive, or not being loving. That could cause that as well.
Okay, thank you. Like you mentioned, not being submissive. But have you witnessed a case where, after being submissive, that man that's filled with so much ego likes to shed his weight on you because he feels like he's entitled to doing anything he likes, being your husband? Miss Elochukwu, what do you think about that?
I don't know. She said submissive.
Yes.
Is relative for me. Like, when you said submissive, most men, like Nigerian setting, were very particular with that word. Like, it's like, I don't know what best to say about it, but they are crazy about the word. Like, it's submissiveness from the context, like being submissive. They want it like, they don't want to discuss anything apart from being submissive. Like every other man said, what do you want from a woman? He said, I want a submissive woman. Like, it varies. What do you call, what do you mean? Like when you say submissive, what do you mean? It's a party between two people, right? So, and I think there's no constitution in marriage. Whatever works for A might not work for B, right?
Yes,
so
you're right.
most people say, I want to eat yam. For instance, the man said, I want to eat yam at night. And the wife be like, please, can you do rice? And the man can say, okay, yeah, jigger. In some other place, the person might say, no, you have to make yam. Like, it has to be yam. It's disagreement. It works with A, it doesn't mean you have to work with B, you get? I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So at that context, two of them, in the word submissiveness, will pose a problem in a particular place, and the other place is not a problem.
Okay, thank you. Is that all you feel causes abuse in marriage?
For me, I think when it goes a long way.
Okay.
If a man, the constant of a man, what makes a man, what makes you? Yeah, I don't know if whoever, what they makes a man did not start from now. Like in Igbo proverb, there's something they say, "Anamake benanka." See, if you can beat a woman, you can beat a woman. There's no two ways about it, and there's no part where you won't be angry. Everybody has got 5 minutes madness. So if your 5 minutes madness comes with this part of you that have to beat a woman, you see, it's not just the marriage, it's this man. So the point that two people are living together could call it marriage, and you now can beat your wife, is a problem, not the marriage itself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like any man who can beat a woman can beat a woman. It's not the fact that you are married. If you guys were not married, you are still dating. If a man can beat you, he will beat you. If the man cannot beat you, he will not beat you. The man that can beat is a problem from who the man is. It's just the fact that because they are together, they are prone to have problems. Institution, companies, they don't know where people stay that they don't have
Okay, so
problems.
in this case, are you saying that the man beating his wife, there's no way these things can be tackled?
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to point out now is,
Okay,
when
so
we say,
Miss Ibe, I would like you to say something on that.
Okay, she has a problem with being the word submissive. Like, it's every man's word here in Africa. I need a word that is submissive. It's both way. A woman being submissive, the man being submissive as well. When a man is submissive is when you have to have listening ears. You listen to your wife and then try to understand where she's coming from or where he or the other party is coming from.
But you know, like you mentioned, this is Africa. This is a rare case. You do not expect a man that has been told that I'm the man of the house, and you expect him to bow his head to the so-called wife.
And you've forgotten that part that says, because you're the leader, you're actually meant to do the difficult job. So it's the same thing with the men. So now you're the man, okay, you're the man of the house, you're meant to take authority, throw out authorities and other people receive the authority or carry it out. And this way, the same way, you're giving out authority to your wife is not your slave, your wife. Okay? So your wife should be submissive. Likewise, you be submissive. So it's like, let's rub mind.
Do you know how do
you know, like you throw out your order.
How do I see a good man without a good wife? See, when you have these houses in home, it's sorry, but okay, like you said, Africanism. An average African woman, there's this societal thing that at a particular age in your life you want to get married.
Exactly.
So tell me how somebody who wants these things so much will finally get married and want to live at home. As in, yes. So it means for her to say yes to a man, okay, she wants to be here. Things will happen, all right? But because the man is supposed to be the pilot. You drive this thing. Like you call the shot most time. That's the truth. And most time when you have a good man, when a home is good, see the man. It's true that they say in every home.
Okay,
hold on. It's true they say when you have a good woman, like every good home, there's a good woman. But there's no home that is made by a woman, no matter how strong you are. It's a factor of this man. So your home is really a bigger picture of who the man is. The woman is just a tenant. That's the truth.
Okay, I feel like you're beginning to sound like a chauvinist here because like you are making it seem like it's just the man. Haven't you seen cases where a woman runs the home financially?
Exactly.
She runs the home.
Yeah. A good woman will rob it.
Morally.
A good woman will rob it.
No.
Some women do. I've seen cases where a woman tells her husband, "Oh, honey, I'm leaving the house now. You got to wash the clothes.
Are we discussing
you pick the kids from school."
No, we are discussing an average same home. Same home.
No.
We are not discussing
average. This not. This an average home. Even if you call the shot, even if you are the breadwinner of that house, you don't rub it in. Some women, they pay all bill. They go through their husband. Once you rub it in, you stop being a wife.
And you start having issues.
The flavor is gone.
But that's
see, when you're made to be taken care of. So when even you're taking care of this home, go through a man, you enjoy it. Like imagine giving your husband money to pay for house rent. It's a crown, it's a bill, like it's a plus, it's alright. If you pay, listen, when you do the things you're not supposed to do as a woman, it's a problem in the house. Yes, because you feel like the boss. If you're the boss, what else?
Some homes whereby the woman is the breadwinner financially doesn't still take away the fact that the man throws shots or calls shots in the home. Such homes when the woman is more financially capable than the man. In homes like that, the thing that you are expected to see are things like, my lord, here is the money for you to pay the house rent. Why I run to the office?
This one is my lord. It's boring.
Oh, it's not just it is boring.
Wait, sorry, my lord. No,
I actually feel
when I mean the word my lord, it's not like you're saying it literally.
It's no longer your partner.
Do you know the problem?
It's sounding like there's a hierarchy here.
Yeah, exactly.
It is not. No, it is not.
No, we don't generalize.
You said Africa.
You remember you said Africa. The man should come first. This is your friend.
A lot of Africanism.
This is someone you should call your friend. Someone you should relate with. So I say, my lord.
When they say Africanism, do you know the part I don't like? They choose the odd ones. A lot of Africanism has gone. You see, in the olden days, an average woman don't do nothing.
And
the men go to the farm, they do everything. Who are these men we're talking about? They are product of men from polygamous homes. You know, there's a man in my village, he has 7 wives. So I can imagine he sleep with them every Monday, Friday. So they contest who is going to be. Who are their children? These men. So psychologically, this guy grew up knowing that he's the Lord. Like, hello. So when he gets married, tell me a clear picture of what you expect from a woman. You dare not. In fact, you don't even say, you don't even shout. There's some kind of thing. An average Igbo man, I'm sorry I'm doing this, but in fact, I used to feel Anambra people, they don't buy car for their wife for love. I think they do, to prove they can afford it. somehow. So this Africanism you're always talking about, I'm like,
are we still talking about abuses in marriage here?
Where do we choose some with like a lot of civilization is in place? And if you call somebody your friend, your wife, and this attitude of they are better when they are dating you, they feel, I don't know now what's different. Like I don't know that's the problem, because what changes is he stopped being a girlfriend.
Yeah,
they have more respect for their
girlfriends more than their wives. You're right.
In fact, they will even tell you, you're not my girlfriend, you're my wife. You're not my wife. Oh. So they feel this girlfriend is just a girl, but when you're a wife, there's this thing they expect from you, like, babe, don't try to like. They want their food. They have this orientation that serve my food, put my water. You know this kind of drama. So when you don't pull it, and who are these babes now? The babes that want to wear the kind of hair you're wearing. You've been loved and pampered by your boyfriend. Growing up, the part of you that knows, the part of relationship is the part that is taken care of. Go out, hang out, blah, blah, blah. The womanism has not even come in place. All right? So when you're a wife, somebody will expect magic. You now expect you to possibly put the food, put the blender. There's some kind of psych. It's not their fault, it's their psych. Their orientation, they believe I'm a man. Okay? So when it's not happening, it's always a problem. So if we sweep these things averagely, a lot of them are educated. Call it in. You're educated. Don't just take the book part. Civilize yourself. Cough this archaic. Some of these wives are helpers.
Yeah.
They're no more oracles. They're hustlers. Yes, they're your friends. They stop being just wife. The moment some men start seeing their wife as friend, companion, like people you do shit with, it will be better.
You also said fighting is allowed.
Why would they not fight? It's cemented.
Okay, are you saying that this fighting cannot lead to abuses? Haven't you seen cases where in the course of fighting, one person dies or one person murders the other, or frustration led the person into committing suicide?
Your tongue and your mouth. The tongue, you know how
do you know that can cause psychological injury as well?
Do you know how close your tongue and your teeth? Do you know how close they are? They are best friends in the whole system. Your mouth, your tongue and your teeth, but they fight. Sometimes you bite.